Top 10 Most Powerful Countries in the World. The world's most powerful countries also are the ones that consistently dominate news headlines, preoccupy policymakers, and shape global economic patterns. Their foreign policies and military budgets are tracked religiously. When they make a pledge, at least some in the international community trust they will keep it. These countries project their influence on the world stage. So in this video, we will discuss about the top 10 most powerful countries in the world. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates, or UAE, is a federation of 7 emirates on the southeast end of the Arabian Peninsula. The country, wedged between Oman and Saudi Arabia, has rocky desert, wetlands, waterless mountains, and coastlines that stretch along the Gulf of Oman and the Persian Gulf. Prior to the discovery of oil in the mid-20th century, the UAE's economy was based primarily on fishing and a pearl industry. When oil exports began in the 1960s, the country's economy rapidly transformed. Today, the UAE's per capita gross domestic product is $421 billion, on par with those of leading Western European nations, and the World Economic Forum has named the country the most competitive economy in the Arab world. Number 9. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is the largest country in the Middle East by land size, located on the Arabian Peninsula in Western Asia. Aside from that, Saudi Arabia has the biggest economy in the Middle East and ranks 18 in the world. Saudi Arabia's economy ranks one of the biggest in the world, thanks to oil, as they are the world's largest petroleum exporter. In addition, Saudi Arabia holds the 5th largest known natural gas reserve in the world, and for this reason, we can call her the world's energy superpower. Saudi's economy is oil and gas-based with a GDP of $1.924 trillion for a population of over 32 million people. Saudi Arabia is a member of the World Trade Organization, a founding member of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, and the only Arab country among the G20 economies. Number 8. South Korea. South Korea is an East Asian country. It occupies the southern half of the Korean peninsula and borders North Korea on the land. It is the most industrialized OECD member country, and it is a developed country with a high-income economy. Many internationally known brands, such as LG Electronics, Samsung, Hyundai, and Kia, are based in South Korea. The country's economy is bolstered by its educated and highly skilled workforce. The GDP of South Korea is $2.436 trillion. Number 7. France. France is one of the most powerful countries in Europe and across the globe, holding the world's largest exclusive economic zone. Aside from the mainland, France possesses a number of overseas territories around the world. This is why it has 12 time zones, which is the highest in the world. The French armed forces are the 6th most powerful military in the world and the 2nd most powerful in Europe, trailing behind Russia. In addition, France is one of the most industrialized and powerful countries in the world. France is famed for its wine and its beautiful architecture. The country's economy is a mixed economy with a GDP put at $3.232 trillion. France is the 2nd largest economy in Europe based on purchasing power parity and has a considerable international influence, especially in Africa. France is a nuclear state and has the 4th largest nuclear weapon arsenal in the world. Number 6. The United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is made up of the island of Great Britain, the northeastern part of the island of Ireland, and several smaller islands within the British Isles. The United Kingdom is currently the 5th country with the largest economy, sitting at the 2nd spot in Europe behind Germany. The UK is a regular and active member of NATO. London, the United Kingdom's capital, is one of the world's largest financial capitals, ranking 2nd only to New York City. The United Kingdom is an exporter of technology, industry, pop culture, and majorly the English language, which is the official global language. The country is a nuclear state and a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council and the closest ally with the United States. Its annual GDP is $3.276 trillion. Number 5. Germany. Germany is the 2nd most populated country in Europe, ranking behind Russia. The fact that Germany has a strong economy is the primary reason for its inclusion on the list of the most powerful countries in the world. It has the largest economy in Europe in terms of annual GDP and the 4th largest in terms of nominal GDP. Germany's economy is booming thanks to its highly skilled workforce, low levels of corruption, and high levels of innovation. Germany is home to 29 of the Fortune 500 firms in the globe. The country is presently the most populated country in Europe with a population of 82 million. It boasts of the second largest economy in Europe with a GDP of $4.743 trillion. Number 4. Japan. Japan is one of the world's most densely occupied and urbanized countries. It is also one of the most technologically advanced and literate countries in the world. Japan's culture is well known for its cutting-edge comics, animation, and video games. Japan is included in this list of the most powerful countries in the world because of their nominal GDP of $5.586 trillion, which is the third largest economy in the world after the United States and China. Number 3. Russia. Russia is the world's largest country in terms of land size, over 17 square kilometers, and also the world's natural gas center. Aside from that, Russia is also a military powerhouse. According to the Global Firepower Index, it is the second most powerful military base in the world. In addition, Russia boasts of the world's largest arsenal of nuclear weapons. Russia's President Vladimir Putin's decisions have a significant impact on the rest of the world. Russia stretches across 11 time zones of the world, with the capital in Moscow. The country is a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council and has a veto right on the Council and other global organizations such as the G20, the Council of Europe, World Trade Organization. Its annual GDP is $4.328 trillion. Number 2. China. China is one of the world's oldest countries and is rapidly rising both militarily and economically. China's economic growth has been exceptional throughout the last few decades. It has been the world's top manufacturer since 2010 when it overtook the United States, which had held the position for the past century. Currently, the second most powerful country in the world, China, a nation born in 1949 with the second largest landmass and the most populous country in the world record with a population of over 1.3 billion people. China is a socialist country with a market-based economy rated one of the largest economies in the world with a GDP of $26.66 trillion US. The country is another major nuclear power and a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council and has a veto right, and is also a member of other global organizations such as the World Trade Organization. Number 1. United States of America, or USA. The United States of America is still, by far, the most powerful country on the planet. Its military is the strongest in the world. Furthermore, the United States dominates the global economy. The United States' $22.7 trillion GDP accounts for 24% of global GDP at current market exchange rates. The United States has the world's largest military budget. The United States is also the world's top importer and exporter of products. The United States of America is a major decider in world policy from economy to security to culture. As the most racially diverse nation on Earth with massive immigration into the country, her influence spread across the face of the world economically, politically, and culturally. As a major nuclear power and his veto power on the United Nations Security Council, there is obviously no country that can beat the United States for the top spot for the top 10 most powerful countries in the world. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.